Well, it all started back in the '60s. I was the original bassist for The Who. We were playing a show in London, and this is when I first met Mark. He was part of the supporting band. They came in, started setting all their stuff up, and I was watching him on stage, and he was just playing like this amazing solo. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. So I walked up to him after the show, after everyone was done, and I was like, "Hey, you're really good. Do you want to like start a band?" He said no at first, so it took some persuading, but I eventually got him to join.
Worst mistake of my life.
And I already knew David at the time. I already knew he was a good drummer, so I asked him if he wanted to join. He also said no. It took some persuading. Eventually got him to join. And then as the '60s went on, we formed a much bigger band with a lot more members. And we pretty much got left behind in the '60s because there are a lot bigger bands like the Beatles, the Kinks, the Stones, the Doors, pretty much anything with in the title. But we did have enough money to tour, so we were doing a few shows in America. And one night on the plane ride there, the plane crashed, nearly everyone died. Terrible way to end the '60s. So when the '60s rolled around, we were just a trio. So we joined the big punk movement that was becoming really popular. And like about halfway through the '70s, we started hiring a new member almost every year because pretty much all of them died from overdoses. Every single one of them. Don't even know how that's possible, really. I swear to God, this band is jinxed. So when the '80s came along, we knew we weren't going to survive because of the new wave of British heavy metal. Judas Priest, Def Leppard, Iron Maiden. We were pretty much screwed then. So we broke up for like all of the '80s. And then when the '90s came around, hip-hop and rap like really exploded into the mainstream with NWA, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, Nas. So we decided to get back together and try that out since it seemed really easy. And the guys didn't really want to regroup. I mean, we all went back to our day jobs after we broke up. I went back to working at McDonald's. Mark went back to working at a library. David went back to being an astronaut. So nobody really wanted to do anything throughout the '90s, so while we were technically still a band, we didn't do anything. And then when 2014 came along, found out about this amazing device known as Google Translate, found out that it worked really well with a lot of our songs. So we decided to use that for all our stuff now. So now if you try to listen to our songs with like a real person, it's not going to work, because they're pretty much structured around Google Translate now. And you know, it was a fun ride. We had our ups and downs. A lot of downs more than ups. But it's like what our third singer said to us. You keep letting life push you down, you're never gonna make it anywhere. And then he died of an overdose. That's all I gotta say.
Is that your story?
Yep.
3 guys, everybody.
You know, it's life-changing. It just, you know, you get to see some things, you get to travel, you know, getting to know David. I love David. David's the best. Yeah, Chance and Mark, great guys as well. You know, you'll learn a few things about My Little Pony along the way. I mean, I absolutely love My Little Pony, and that's just what they've done for me for My Little Pony. Their music absolutely sucks, but I mean that's when the drugs kick in. You just get to do what you do.
So about the drugs, what's going on there?
Well, I mean, yeah. See, when you get the chance to go to so many cities with these wonderful guys, and it's not my paycheck. You really
wait, you're paid just to be a roadie?
I mean, but well, you see, you get to see different cities and different towns. You get to meet new people, and you know, I promise you, there's almost a new drug in every city I've been in.
All right. How long have you been a roadie for the 3 guys?
A couple of years. I mean, I just.
Were you there during the '80s, or were you there before 2014 when they went to Google Translate?
Yeah, I was with them. I was backing them up before they went to Google Translate, but not too far back. you know, they came to me with the idea, because I was sitting there kind of setting some stuff up, and they said, you know, Taylor, we're switching to Google Translate. And I said, well, damn it. So we ended up switching up some Google Translate, and you know, just ended up getting that done.
What are your thoughts on music now?
It depends on how you look at it. I mean, I absolutely love the guys. The music sucks. I absolutely love the guys, though. I mean, they're just swell people. No, their music, it is what it is. It's unique. Hopefully, it goes somewhere.
And final question: what would you continue to road with them if they went any place in life?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm a musician myself. I enjoy what I do.
So you think you're gonna go your own path someday?
Yeah, someday.
All right.
Someday
All
I'm
right.
gonna kick them all in the face and just walk out.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Do you have any last words?
Ladies, steer clear from Mark. That man is he's going to plunge into you deep. I promise you. And Chance, I love you, David. If you're watching this,
The Three Guys Roadie, everybody.
So, what's it like being the manager for the Three Guys?
Horrible. I mean, all he does is sits on his ass and does drugs. The music, oh my lord, it is literally just putrid horribleness. I mean, they can sit there on a computer and like fucking use Google Translate and think they're making songs, and I have to manage it. Like, how do I manage Google Translate over top of music? How do you manage that? Well, I'll tell you how. It's in your heart. You gotta just roll with the punches. I mean, it's completely horrible, but you just gotta roll with the punches, and you just gotta let it go, and just you live with it, because it's a horrible band that will never go anyplace, but as long as I'm managing it, we'll get someplace, and that's in our hearts.
What are some of your experiences on the road with the Three Guys?
PCP, meth, cocaine, crocodile, mainly because of the roadie. I've never done them, but I've seen them, and I've seen him strung out on them. He looks like a wet dog. But yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff on the roads. Like I think I forget when I was hired. When was I hired on? Was it after the plane crash?
Around after the plane crash, yeah.
Because I remember hearing about the plane crash, and I was like, all right, these dudes need some serious help. And I had previous experience managing. So I decided to find them and just come in and manage them. I mean, that's all you can do. Any other questions, dickhead?
No, that's all.